How's it going, guys? And welcome to RC Cincy. Today we have the Gelbee Stormburst Glow. So this is a fairly new gel blaster. I actually picked this up about a week ago, and I'd say it's been out max 2 weeks because I didn't see it before. I always look and check all the different stores for gel blasters just to see, you know, what's getting released, what's doing well. And I see quite a few gel blasters being sold, which is nice because it's starting to pick up. I know Nerf's been around forever. I know the Airsoft kind of came over and moved over. Now, like this gel blaster kind of craze. So I think they're really cool. I think this one's unique. It looks different than the other ones, and has some impressive stats. So let's go ahead and get over everything. So the brand is obviously Gelbee. It does have a 4-in-1 modular configuration. So it reminds me of the Unilock or something like that. I think it's called Unilock. It makes a gel blaster that can like detach and attach. It looks like instead of just having a piece of plastic that attaches, it actually has a metal barrel on this side of the attachment. So it may affect the performance and the range. So that's actually kind of cool. Like, it's not just some plastic piece you snap on and it does nothing. Like, it has another piece of metal barrel, which I noticed because I did charge this. And also, just to go over a few other things, it lights up with the glow internally. It does have a UV activation system at night, so the entire blaster, anywhere you see this color, will glow, which is kind of cool. And it also has a UV system, lighting system inside the mag, so it has tracers. It does come with very few balls. This is probably the gel blaster that came with the least amount of balls. It only came with 1,000. I don't know why, but it only came with 1,000. I looked everywhere in the box. Every other blaster I've gotten has at least come with like 10,000. So some even 20, 30,000. I've seen one that came with like, I think 50,000 once. I think the Amazon one came with like 50 or 60,000, like a weird number. So don't get me wrong, I have a ton of these. If you have any other ones, they probably have enough. And they are fairly cheap, honestly. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but I thought I'd point that out. So the magazine holds 700 supposedly. It does 12 balls per second. Now the only one that I've seen with this stat is the SBR 1200, which is from Splatterball. It's the big one with the drum. 220. I've never seen any other manufacturer say 220. Like all the Splatterball, all the other ones say like 200 plus. So this one actually says 220. Like I said, 1,000 glow-in-the-dark gel beads. So that's kind of different there. Also included are safety glasses and, of course, a charger. These are eco-friendly, non-toxic balls, just like all the other brands. Let's flip this around. It kind of shows the system. So you can see this part comes off and this part comes off. And then, of course, you can see that it lights up to illuminate the UV balls that come out of it. It talks about how it does take light to charge this. So you're going to have to hold it in light before you go outside, and then that way it'll glow in the dark, which kind of gives away your target. It's kind of cool in a way, but it also gives you away at the same time. What else does it say? It shows this big bag, but you don't get this big bag. So they do make their own balls, 4-in-1 configuration. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. It was just different, and I'll show you some other different things about this as well. So in here it says stop, do not return to store. Just like any other gel blaster, the manufacturers will deal with you and take care of you and figure out what's going on with it. It does have support, all of them do. You also get a open up manual, just like so, and it just shows you how it comes apart, how to properly charge it, how you have to let the ball soak for long enough, how you have to empty the blaster when you're done. Basically same thing applies to all of them. They all need to be empty, they all need to be charged. It's basically the same thing. Once you have one, you kind of figure it out pretty well. So the first one may be a little bit getting used to. So, of course, you get balls are these adjustable glasses. Nope, they're just standard safety glasses with blue accents. Not bad. It actually matches this color blue on the gun, so that's fine. You also get a charger. It has just the same, I think it's called the SMP2 or something like that, or SMP2 or M2SP. I don't know, I can't remember, but it's basically a 2-prong connection. Technically JST will go on there, 2 prongs just like JST. Just be careful of polarity. This one will charge at output 8.5 volts at 0.25. So the reason why it's such a weird number and such a low charge rate is because it is the first one I've seen with a nickel hydrate battery, which is only 7.2 volts, a total of 1200 milliamps. So you can actually see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual AA rechargeable type batteries. You'll see the packs in like 4.8 volts. You'll see them in 7.2. You'll see them in like 9.6 sometimes. I think 12 actually. So they have really good, like really different voltages. It does still have a low cutoff, which I don't get it. Nickel hydrate, you'd want to drain it all the way and charge it all the way. So I don't know why to have a voltage cutoff. Maybe it keeps a little bit of juice in there for it. Not 100% sure. Franklin, it's okay. I think he wants to go potty. We'll take him out here in a second. So that is the battery. The magazine. Let's go ahead and get the gun out. Oh, the Gelbees. Yes, I was not kidding. 1,000 balls. And this one was sealed before you say, hey, someone took some out. It was sealed. And not only was it sealed, but it's behind the glass at Walmart. So there was no way to take these out unless they messed up. But it does say 1,000, and this looks like a 1,000 pack. Luckily, I have a giant thing full of glow-in-the-dark gel beads, so that's not going to be an issue. We will test their quality of ammunition. It does not look that high-end. I mean, but looks are deceiving. So this is the blaster. Let's go ahead and assemble it really quickly, and then I'll show you how it comes apart. So the first piece will slide downward. Then it has this release button up here to slide it back up. So that is the first piece. And then I'll show you how it comes apart in the front. Out of the box, we'll set that down. So the magazine slides in like so. 700 rounds. Same release system as like the gel blaster splatter ball. And in the front, you press this button. But if you look, you'll see that it's a metal, I don't know if you can see in the light, but that is blue metal. So that's going to technically make the barrel bigger. I don't know how well it's going to seal, but it's going to make the barrel bigger. So that can help add velocity or maybe, you know, something. It may not make a difference at all. I don't know if it's going to perfectly seal. So we're going to have to see. Oh, he went by that. We're going to have to see what big of a difference it makes. Obviously, we'll test it with this on and off. Obviously, the stock is going to have no impact, but this is what I'm really curious about. It does have, looks like a Picatinny rail on top. As far as operation goes, switch right here. It looks like it only has safe and fully automatic. No semi, just fully automatic. Obviously, you can just bump fire it. So once you unlock it, you can hear the switch. And then, of course, once we showed all that, there are slits right here, like always, for water to come out. All these magazines typically have slits there. And then as far as the battery goes, it took me a little while to figure it out, but it slides off like that. So this compartment slides off and on. Now, I will be 100% honest. When we do the fair out-of-the-box review, we will run this battery. This is what you get from the factory. But what I personally recommend, or where I may end up doing, is running this battery. Now, this isn't anything crazy. This is just basically a 2,000 milliamp 7.4 volt battery, lithium ion, not nickel hydrate like that one. 7.4, 25C, a standard. This is what I consider a standard gel blaster battery. Basically, every gel blaster in there, 7.4 volt, is equivalent to this. Now, the only reason I want to bust this bad boy out, I bought a 2-pack, is I'm going to find the best one out of the two, because you can't get weaker batteries. Find the best one out of two, and then I kind of want to use that to test all the guns, and then do comparisons when I do my ammo comparison, or whatever comparison, to make the playing field level. So we'll see the performance with this guy, and then we'll see the performance with this guy. We may even get better performance with this battery, technically, because it's slightly increased. So that's something to think about. but honestly, we will show you this in the review. So we'll quickly, now I found the best way to install this battery is to put the battery in first, like so, nice and flat. It fits very, very snug. Not even sure if that one battery fits. Now this is very snug. I forgot how tight this is. Like, it's actually a pain in the butt to get it out. But the cool part is you can technically just unplug it. Just make sure you plug the right one to the charger so you don't cook your gun. Let's see if this one fits. Absolutely, with ease and a little bit of room. Probably put a piece of foam there or something, or whatever, you know, whatever you can find. So that fits just like so. So we'll do this one more time. Slide it in there. We'll go ahead. This only connects one way. Go ahead and connect that. Then once you connect it, you want to kind of tuck it in this little chamber right there for the battery. It looks very nice, I do admit. Like, that design does, at first it took me a while to get this off. You'll get used to it. So right now it's technically fully automatic. I just want you guys to hear how it sounds. And then fully automatic. So technically the gun is starting to glow where the blue LED was, but you can see there's a lighting system, and it looks like it's in the T as well. I like that. I'm not too fond of the magazine ones. I found out that the ones in the T are brighter. So the Faction technically won the 3-gun night tracer comparison. This one will have to be involved in it because it looks like it's in a T and it may have a shot. Let's see. Yeah, look. And it is really bright right in the T where it needs to be to launch down the tube. So this is going to have a really good shot of fighting the Faction gun. Now it's already wanting to glow in the dark. That is awesome. I charged this thing. This thing was bright at night. You will not lose this gun at night. So that's what the gist of it looks like. Now we are just going to use the orange balls, just like we did with all the balls in the testing, and FPS count. We will do an FPS count. So how long is the video right now? 12 minutes. We'll go ahead and throw the FPS count on this because I've just done so many gel blaster videos. I need to get back to RCs, honestly. Don't worry, I got some RCs in the works. It's just crazy with work, and I really enjoy this, and I do want to have a big gel blaster war. So it's kind of the whole point. Again, is my beautiful wife straightened up actually my room and organized all my gel blaster gun in this nice big tote. It is perfectly set up. Just grab the tote, throw it in the truck. We got all the gel blasters we need. So it actually worked out really, really well. Just really quickly as a reminder, when you're charging this, it says charge at least 4 hours your first time, and then no more than 6 hours. So between 4 to 6 your first time. And then I didn't see no light indicator. This is a trickle charger. That's why it's such a low voltage. It's you'll notice the voltage on the charger is always higher than the battery, so the juice goes to it, but it goes at a very, very slow rate of 0.25 amp. So it's probably going to be 4 hours to 6 hours every time you charge this. So that's why I kind of recommend buying these. I'm going to find the link. I want to say 2 of these batteries is like $15 or $14, between 15 and 20, I would guess. And you can buy just these 2, or you can buy these 2 with a charger. Now, if you buy these 2 and no charger, just make sure you have one. Now, if you have any of the other gel blasters, it is a basic balance lead is all you need to charge this. You know, your Lightning Pro, your gel blaster, Splatterball, your what other ones? Basically all of them that had the little balance lead on them. Any of those balance leads will charge this because it's a 7.4 volt battery. There's the little guy. So there you have it, put on safety. So there you have it, guys. So what we'll do is we'll get some balls. We'll go step outside. We'll hit the FPS counter, see what FPS it got. We'll shoot a couple into the woods, maybe set up our little boat test, knock the boat off. And that's going to wrap up this video. I may do a night tracer video later on. We'll see how this performs. Give it a shot, you know, especially that it's in the T. So I'm hoping something, because that Faction is really just blown everybody out. Like when it came to like size of the magazine, performance, just everything, all technology, just everything on the gun. And it's only $79.99. This one was $79.99. So I think it was like $84 or $82 with tax from Walmart. So keep that in mind. Not saying it's not worth it yet because we haven't done the testing, but that's what the price of this is. Now it's kind of a bummer they can give you a crap ton of balls with it or this kind of battery, but we'll see. Maybe it performs amazing and it does shoot 12 rounds per second and it does achieve 220. That would be decent. So there you have it. So we'll be right back with the outdoor test here in a few seconds. Okay, so we are outside. We threw the same orange balls that were in the other gel blasters when we did the FPS test. I want to make it as fair as possible. It came out of that 10,000 or 15,000, whatever the heck that is, that big depot. The orange balls, they were the heaviest ones I weighed. I didn't weigh every ball, but those were from 0.20 to 0.23, so they had a little heft to them. So I wanted to use the same balls to make it as fair as possible. So we turned it on. You can see it's on the big screen, so it's easy to read. So what we're going to do is shoot a few and see what kind of FPS performance we're getting out of this. This is freshly charged, so let's see what happens. You ready? Oh wait, help if I put it in fire mode. Take the safety off. It's nice and strong. Safety, ready? 34, 229, 226, 225. It hits again. 230, 235, 228. I've seen up to 234, 235. So this is definitely more than the 220 it promotes. Now, let's do this. Technically, we are now, as you can see, removing it might even have a hop up. That's definitely a metal barrel. I don't know if you can see it now. Can you see the blue metal? Yep. So let's see if it makes a difference. I'm very curious. It totally does. It makes a difference. So by removing more of the barrel, the barrel which creates velocity. It has to shove it through and it creates velocity. And guess what? Without this, it shoots less. So this may be a good thing if you want a more compact gun, or if you have kids and you don't want them shooting at 235, almost 240, you can back it down to 210, between 210 and, I'd say I've seen it as low as 190. I'd say let's 200, between 200 and like 210, 215. I see it up to 220 at max. So it does knock it down anywhere from 10 to 20 FPS. So it does make a difference. Now obviously this part isn't gonna make a difference. So this is how small this gun can get, from that to, and you can see how well it locks too, so you can tell it really makes a difference. Oh wait, upside down. You should see my wife's faces, they're priceless. You can hear the clicking, see how tight that is? Nice. So there you have it. Now, I do have one last thing, shoot down the boat, and then I'm gonna do something, see if it does change it at all. So there is the good old boat. See if I can knock it down finally. This thing's pretty accurate. Like, look how straight the ammo goes. Like, I'm almost hitting that bolt every time. Look at the bolt, honey. Are you looking at the bolt? Like, watch where it's hitting at. How consistent that is. Am I out of ammo already? Dang it. Huh? Yeah, you need to shoot me. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this and we're going to show you how I refill this. Now this is a different little kind of refilling experience. So this one, the rest of them, just this piece of plastic pops out. This one pops out and has a little, so that's kind of different, right? So what we'll do is we'll open it to the first setting. You need 2 hands to do that. And then the second setting will actually release the balls. So you line it up. Not that great of a job on my part, but what you catch in your hand. That thing only works good for the thing. So what you want to do is hold it by hand like this, and then just do that. That should be enough. Candace is going to be shooting me to see the pain test. And we are also going to do a little magic trick. So first shoot me with the factory battery, because that's the only way you're going to represent it factory-wise. Oh God, this wire isn't that long, so this is going to suck. You can shoot one-handed, so film one-handed. You shouldn't need two to fire it.
Is it ready?
Shoot a couple on the... Oh God. I'm going to stretch this wire. I'm going to cover my ears, I'm going to turn my back. So hold on. Let me make a fair representation. So let's do it this way. So 1 yard, 2, 3, 4. So that's roughly, that's 20 feet. That's about roughly 20 feet.
Ready?
Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. That took my breath away. That thing hurts. I'm going to have to show you that spot. And it was, well, here's the thing. It perfectly hit in the same spot. So all the ammo went in the same spot. Dude, this is very accurate. Shoot me in the leg. You have to shoot that much. It like hammers away. I'm telling you right now.
Is it the most painful? No.
How does it look?
Yeah, there's welts.
Is it that bad?
It's really bad. It's purple. It's worse than the other ones.
Dude, this thing hits hard. Okay, that's not even with the biggest trick up my sleeve. You're not going to shoot me with the other battery. I can tell you that now. You might as well forget that, woman. Because that ain't going to happen unless you sneak a shot on me. It's not going to happen. As she's making the, I'm going to shoot you as you're walking in face. So I'm not going to hand you the gun anymore. So here is the factory battery. Like I said, nickel hydrate, 1200 milliamps, 7.2 volts. What we're going to do is go to lithium ion. Now this is even in polymer. The polymer even gets even better. But this is 7.4 volts instead of 7.2. 25C discharge rating. Discharge rating is much lower on a other battery. It should be able to take this if I cook the gun. That's on me. Positive. Check that before you plug it in. The polarity is correct. Some companies will do that so you don't use other batteries. I hate that. It honestly really bothers me. Set the battery in there. Take the balance lead and everything. Put it in the little channel. Make sure you give yourself enough room. Do this. Line it up. And here we go. Oh my God. Big difference. Are you guys ready? Now come over here and step to the side. Now remember, this is with the barrel attachment on. Hold on. It was shooting so fast, it ran out of ammo. I couldn't even get a reading. Did you see how fast it's shooting now? That's why they didn't do it, because it's shooting too darn fast. Dude, that's getting, I guarantee, that's one of the highest. Really quickly, I just want a couple more, because I thought I seen 260, 250.
I saw 280, but I don't know.
Oh my, yeah, I need a few more to verify those. This is insane. This almost makes me want to keep this gun. I don't know, because I have so many. I was considering not keeping this one, because I literally have like 10 or 12 guns. 10 guns, 12, I don't know. But I thought this one was going to be a dud because of the battery, and it could be easily. It's busting the balls. That's how hard it's shooting. It's moving so fast back and forth as the ball's trying to get fed. It's literally busting it. So let's go back over to here, honey. She's so nice to work with me with the wire. Here we go. Come on, big numbers. 229, 226, 230.
Out again. That's so fast.
Is that really? It's shooting so fast, it's busting the balls. I don't know. Like, why is it? No, it doesn't have enough to feed. It's already basically out again. Maybe it has a jam. Let's get a couple. I feel like, yeah, it jammed a couple of the balls in there. Look, see, there's 2 of them like jammed. It should be able to come out right now. There we go. I think it shoots so fast it literally like busts the balls. It's insane. Might have to get some high-end balls. Dude, it's shooting 226, 232. It's shooting so fast it's almost skipping. Yeah, I gotta watch where I point that. She's like all dodging it. Dude, it's almost too much, isn't it? It runs better. That's crazy. That's the first time I've ever seen a gun run better with a factory battery. Yeah. It keeps just busting the balls. The thing is going back so fast that it's literally just smashing and busting the balls instead of shooting them. So they have it dialed in with the factory battery. That's the most unique thing I've ever seen. Like, that's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe they put an oversized feeding motor and it's just jamming them in there. Like, it is low on balls. Like, I'm putting very... Like, right now it's completely out. It's completely out. Like, it doesn't have enough to feed. So, I don't know. I feel like it runs almost better with the... I don't know. I might let you shoot me with this battery. Should I do it? Or you think it's too much, honey?
I can try to shoot you.
Try to catch these. Now, these are biodegradable. You know what? I wonder if these balls needed a little water and they're starting to get to the wrong size. Now, if your balls are ever seem like they're dry or starting to whittle, put a little water and shake it in the container. Make sure there's always moisture on top of the container like that. You want something that can seal itself. Let me check one last time because I feel like I was just really low and I wasn't feeding right. I got very small amount of balls. One last time, honey. I just want to be sure that... There we go. 400, that's not right. It's getting between 221 and 229 the whole way, and it's busting the balls. I wonder...
I can see them breaking as they're coming out.
Yeah, it's shooting so fast that it's... So honestly, I think it's better to just go ahead and put the factory battery. It's too much. I've never seen that. Probably should point that at your loved one. Just treat it as a... What was that expression? Now, trust me, I have a real in life. I would never do that in real life with a gun, but... And I wonder why she won't go with me to the range. She's like, I don't want to go. No, just kidding. I would never play around with something like that. I've been shooting since I was very, very young. But anyways, with gel blasters, I feel really laxed, and you shouldn't, because you could shoot someone in the face, and it would hurt so bad. She'd probably kill me. There would be no more RC Cincy. And there would be a made-up story how I fell on steps or something. I don't have any steps, though. That's the funny part.
There's a step right there.
That's not enough to kill someone. Okay. There we go. Let's see one last time. Oh, yeah. 230 something, 226, 220. Yeah. So it's consistently shooting. Let's put the safety on.
I think it sounded different, too, with the other one. Like,
it's shooting so fast. Yeah, it's like jerking it so fast that it's just not feeding right. And it's designed for this battery. I've never seen that. Now, can you buy these batteries? I guarantee you probably can. But, like, that is crazy to me. I've never seen a gel blaster behave that way. It's kind of a bummer because I only have one of these batteries and I have a gazillion of the other 7.4 volts. Literally every battery, every gun I own. So that's the only downside. But it shoots good. It comes apart easy. It compacts. It has a decent sized hopper. I barely put in it each time, so I don't fill it up. It would last a lot longer, obviously. I don't know how long, because the battery is only 1200 milliamps. I don't know how long it's going to last, but like it feels good. And you can actually, because the way it's designed, you can actually shoot one shot. Watch. Boom, one shot. Boom, one shot. Boom. Look how smooth that is. Like, that's butter smooth. One shot. One shot. .221, I seen 237. Yeah. So there you have it, guys. Just a gun that's safety's on, honey. Quit dodging it. Just honestly, this is just a gun that's just designed. Never seen that before, because all the other ones that are 7.4, you throw a 3S battery, it still shoots. Remember the ones that shot crazy? And this thing hurts. I don't know why. I think that FPS counter is like smoking something, because it felt like a 250 gun. You know what I think it was? Hold on, let me make sure.
I wonder if you gotta clean the inside or something. Like, you know, something's not, I don't know.
7.5 2.0 ball. Set up correctly. No, it's totally set up correctly. No, it's the dang accuracy on this thing is unbelievable. Did you see it? Like how I never could hit a boat, could I? I'm not joking. Like, I could never hit a boat. The accuracy is insane on this. Like,
Hit the candle.
look, it's hitting the same freaking spot.
Yeah.
I moved there, but look. And this is like a sniper rifle.
If you take the extension off, is it still accurate? Like maybe that's, you know? Oh.
No. See how it goes, right or
So
left?
it's better to keep it in the bigger form.
Yep. It's way, way more accurate. It's basically a super long barrel. Like, that's one thing I just realized. The other gel blaster, because the mechanism starts here, and their barrels are usually about that long. This one's like out to here. Look at that. That's what's giving its accuracy, and for such a low voltage, that's what's giving its velocity is the barrel. Maybe we should do a really long barrel model on another gun. That'd be interesting. But yeah, there you have it, guys. I'm just blown away by the accuracy. It's just kind of mind-boggling to me. It keeps just hitting the same spot. Like, nah, I don't know. I'm blown away, guys. So, it says, drain all water before loading magazine. What else does it say on this side? Warning 20. There you have it, guys. The only thing left to do really is to do a night tracer test, which we'll do in a separate video because this video is super long. I apologize. I am blown away by the accuracy. This isn't the craziest gun in the world. The FPS is more than respectable. It's hanging with the Lightning Pro, which was the previous king. Remember, the Lightning Pro was 230, previous king. This is what this is hanging with, and you know. And the only thing that took it down was the Faction with 250, and then the Kratos or whatever that one was 250 as well, basically average. So not average, but peak. So yeah, really impressive. I love the fact that it can do night tracer rounds, big hopper. Like I said, the only downside, I'm going to see if I can find more of these batteries. If we can find more of these batteries, especially in a higher capacity, like instead of 1200, maybe be like 1500 or 2000, that would be incredible. Or maybe find other, like maybe a higher voltage, like a 9.6, but it's like, I don't know, maybe it doesn't like the higher voltages. I don't know. It's just insane. I'm kind of blown away by it. The accuracy. That's what the headline on this is. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. And it hurt the bejesus out of you. If you hit someone in the same spot over and over, that's what really hurts. That welt, I guarantee, is bad. I'll maybe cut to like a picture and throw it in the video, like what it looks like after a little while, because it was turning purple and stuff. So it's doing all kinds of cool colors. But yeah, there you have it. The Gelbee Stormburst. Like I said, the little hand thing didn't do so well, but I don't know. There are a few of them there. I don't know how many they sold. I'll go back see if any of them sell. I did not see no other videos on YouTube at the time when I purchased this. I immediately looked and I saw nothing for this. Nothing. Not a mention, nothing. So it must have just, it was like a sneak release, and I guess people just didn't catch on to it because it's pretty cool. I'll look for batteries. I'll link them if I find them. Give you a quick update below, and maybe a night tracer video if it's requested. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.